Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be going over the energies that are coming into August of 2025. We are going to be taking a look at the energies the universe wants us to be aware of, to be cautious of, and to be open for. This is going to resonate with the energies coming into August 2025. So please take what resonates, and I hope you receive the insight, clarity, and answers through this reading. I'm starting off with the Les Vampires Oracle to pick up the overall energy that's coming into August. All right, Spirit, what do you have for my collective? I hope everyone's having a wonderful summer, or on the other side of the hemisphere, a great winter. We're about to, approach already August. We're like halfway through the summer. So if you haven't really done much, you still got time left to enjoy the summer. All right, perfect. 2 cards. Okay, Spirit. All right, first card we have is card 11, Death Rites. Saying goodbye, formal occasion, honoring lives. And then we have card 44, Resurrection. Reprise, recovery, comeback. All right, I feel that this is going to be a revival of your, what was the word I'm looking for? Like, of your spiritual energy, of your ego. Like, okay, that's interesting, Spirit. Yeah, I'm being sensed like with this death rites though. A lot of you are saying goodbye to old versions of yourself. Also for a lot of you, I'm sensing like you are putting to rest the ego self, or like your ego that has definitely been taking control of your life, and I see that you're going to be putting it down. Not like an animal, but you're like, you know what, it served its purpose, and now I'm putting it to rest. It's time I step into a new version of myself. Maybe a new season for a lot of you that you're going through. Whatever the case is, this August, you're definitely stepping into the rebirth and a new version of yourself. Or a lot of you are going into a new season of, I don't know, for some reason though, when I'm saying new season, it's like the new season of a show. Like, it's still your show, but like now it's like a new season of whatever is going on in your life. Like, it could be the same things, but it's not going to get, kind of like switched up a bit. New characters, new environment, new storyline, but it's going to be the same person, which is going to be you. So I see that this August is going to be very positive. It feels very light. It feels very optimistic. It feels very hopeful, because you are letting go of old versions and old energies of yourself that no longer serve you now. You appreciate, that it has carried you so far, but now it is time to put it to rest so you can enjoy this new season, or this new path, or new version of yourself that you are going into. Let's look into some more details with the Panther. And I think that this is great too, considering like we're halfway through the summer and already halfway through the year. So it feels like a lot of you definitely had a lot of spiritual growth, or some type of ascension or elevation. And it seems like for the rest of the year, you're definitely going to be enjoying this new energy that you're going to be in. All right, let me get 2 more. Okay, I'm going to put this one here and here. All right, this is looking pretty positive as well. Let me take a sip of water. So, first card I have is memory, remembrance, commemoration, reunion. A lot of you, you're probably going to be going through certain past energies coming up in the month of August. Mind you, at the time, we are in Mercury retrograde. In the first chunk of August, we're still going to be in the retrograde energy. So a lot of you are definitely going to be looking into like the past and like remembering how you were back probably in high school or back in college or back in your childhood. And you're going to realize that other than growing like physically, you have emotionally and mentally and spiritually have elevated and grow as well. You're going to be giving a sense of brain, get it together. Oh, sorry guys, this heat. You're definitely going to feel a sense of accomplishment and definitely pride, but like the positive energy of pride. Not too prideful, but you do take pride in the changes that you have made in your life and how far you have came from whatever struggles or difficulties that you have faced back in the day. Maybe you might be currently facing some type of struggle now, but you're looking back in the past and saying, if I was able to overcome this situation, I can overcome this new situation now. Like, you're realizing that you can take on any obstacle because no matter what, you're bound to succeed or you're bound to overcome. Next, I have is schedule. Management, plan, organize. I do see kind of like playing with the memory card here. A lot of you are going to kind of realize certain energies that you can adjust. And I feel like with this schedule, maybe a lot of you are going to be, I'm kind of getting this message of like claiming back your time, especially when it comes to things that you love to do. Or, now I'm kind of looking back at with this death card here. And probably you had to put something down or to rest because either you didn't have the time or the money or the focus to do it. But I do see that you're going to make time to do whatever it is that you had to kind of push at the back burner. I do see a lot of you for August, you are going to be dedicating this month to just only focusing on your needs, your wants, what you desire to do, what you want to go for. I see like a lot of you are going to be like, you know what, I'm going to take 2 weeks off of maybe work or a certain project or hanging out with certain people. You're going to be focusing on something that is going to kind of bring more strength and closure to yourself. Maybe for some of you, you want to wrap up something that has been kind of like eating you up from the past, and you want to bring some type of closure to it so that you can move forward. Whether it's saying like goodbye to old friends or, clearing up certain situations and letting people know like, hey, I remember this in the past. I'm just going to let you know, like, I apologize if I offended you or if I hurt you. I didn't mean so. You don't have to take this apology, but I'm going to hold myself accountable and acknowledge the wrong that I have done. And I want to let you know that I'm acknowledging the wrong I have done to you. And I just want to, bring peace in a way. For some of you, you could be getting that type of message within the next 2 weeks. Or some of you, you're going to be kind of like giving this kind of message, which is great because you're acknowledging the wrongs that you have done. And even though there isn't a way maybe for you to correct it now, at least you're going to hold yourself accountable for certain energies that you should have been responsible of. Excuse me. Next I have is real estate, wealth investment, mega project. Whatever you are putting to rest is going to now open a bigger door for you. And with this real estate, it definitely feels like a lot of movement. Perhaps for some of you, you're moving into a bigger place, maybe a bigger apartment, a bigger house. For a lot of you, I kind of see with this real estate, you could be moving towards working on a big project with a certain firm or law firm or company. I don't know why I got law firm, but maybe for some of you that may be in law, you are going to be asked to join a team to kind of represent somebody or something. For a lot of you, you're going to be focusing on growing your family, or at least making your family more comfortable with this real estate. And then also with this real estate, I see for a lot of you, you're going to be investing, again, yourself and your time and your needs. Like, you're going to see yourself as the big project and dedicating a certain time and energy towards yourself to work on disciplining some type of skill, disciplining your mind, disciplining your emotions, whatever you're disciplining or working on. You know that this is going to take a lot of time and effort, so you are making whatever arrangements for yourself this month in order to achieve these things. And I do see that you are going to be getting either the help or the space or the time to do so. And then last, I have relaxation, peace, tranquility, easiness. I feel this is going to be the other half of August. For a lot of you guys, you are going to be very content, happy, and super chill on everything that you are doing, everything that you are achieving currently or have achieved. I do also see for this relaxation, whatever you have put to rest, your mind is definitely going to be at ease, and you're going to be able to heal whatever energies that were not addressed or were unable to heal during the past. I mean, not this time. Excuse me. But yeah, I see August being very positive energy for the collective. A lot of you are letting go of old stuff. You're working on yourself, claiming back your time and your energy, and you're just going to be chill for, until September comes. Maybe for some of you that are planning or are going back to school, you are going to kind of ease your mind for the next couple of weeks. So that way your mind is more recharged and focused when you're ready to kind of hit the books. Let's go into more detail with some tarot. So under memory, the first card I have is the Five of Wands. So for some of you that might be kind of going through old memories and old energy, there is definitely going to be something that's going to be triggering you. Or you know that something in the past has not settled down or hasn't had a resolution. So it looks like this month is going to be the time for you to resolve whatever issues or energies that you weren't able to resolve in the past. For some of you, I feel like this was an energy you couldn't resolve in the past at the time because you didn't have certain knowledge or experience of what was happening. But now that you're in a better place and in a more leveled energy and clear-minded sort of get it together. Since you're now more like your energy is more leveled and your mind is more clear, you're able to kind of go back into this energy to resolve it. For some of you, it may be like relationship issues. For some of you, it could be family, or friends related, work related, however you see fit. But I do see that you are going to be addressing the problems, or I guess maybe for some of you, you're addressing the elephant in the room that you either notice or you have caused, and you're going to be resolving that energy. Let me pull an extra card for this Five of Wands. All right, with the Five of Wands, I have the Seven of Wands. I feel in this situation, a lot of you are going to be right. Okay, this is going to sound weird. Even though you were wrong, you were still in the right. So take that take it how it resonates. Like maybe for some of you, the way you approach a situation may have been wrong, but you weren't. No, the how can I put this, Spirit? The way you approach a situation may have been wrong, but you were still in the right to bring up this situation. I feel like it was like wrong timing, but the right way. And maybe for some of you, you are realizing like I could have approached this situation maybe not through A, B, and C, but perhaps through D, E, and F. Or like I should have approached this situation in this other perspective rather than just going straight forward. I do see for a lot of you, you might get some type of pushback from people in the past, but you're gonna stand your ground and you're gonna let them know, like, I'm sorry the way I approach this situation, but I'm not sorry for bringing it up because I kind of feel like with the Seven of Wands, like some people feel that you're wrong, but you're also like still in the right. This is kind of confusing, Spirit. It's kind of like people know that whatever happened to you was in the wrong, but they don't want you to be right. And you know that you're right, but you just handled the situation in the wrong way. If that makes kind of sense now. Like it's like how you handled the situation in the past, how it was wrong, but you had every right to be upset or sad or whatever that you were feeling during the time. But you also know that whatever justifications you have made or someone else has made is no excuse. Like again, you're going to be holding yourself accountable, but you're also going to know that you are in the right of addressing this situation. Next for schedule, I have the King of Swords here. So kind of going back to what I was just saying, I feel with this combo, you're definitely, again, standing firm and standing strong in your energy and, keeping yourself grounded. Because with this King of Swords, now that you are aware of certain energies and situations and information, you still stand on what you had to do. And especially with the King of Swords, if you had to cut people off in order to claim back energy or time for yourself, you're not going to back down on it. Maybe it was the way you did it that you are understanding, like, I could have done this in a more graceful manner, but I'm still not going to be upset that I had to cut off this person or I had to cut off, certain energies that were no longer serving me. You're understanding and you're taking, not taking, you're understanding and you're learning through these experiences. Like, you're still in the right, but you can handle things a little bit more gracefully. Excuse me. Spirit, do you have anything else to say? Okay, for a side note, maybe this may not resonate for a lot of you. I do feel like with this King of Swords and the schedule, you are going to be requesting some time off from your job. And if they try to give you lip about it, you are going to bring up a lot of instances of whatever projects or time that you have put in. For a lot of you, you're being told, like, I put in extra hours and something, and now I'm reclaiming my time back. If someone like in HR, whatever, is going to give you a hard time, make sure that you have the receipts and the backup to show, like, you've done enough and more, and that you deserve your time off. No one should make you feel bad or convince you that you need to have less time off, or you need to continue working, or, this is not a good time for you to leave the company or whatever for vacation. No, you deserve your private time, your own time, your vacation time. Whatever it is, you deserve it. And no one should be giving you lip about it. Now, next with real estate, I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is good energy here because it is showing that whatever you are working on, whether it's past energies or resolving issues or working on yourself, it is gaining momentum, and you're being very focused and diligent about it. I see your senses and your disciplines are being sharpened and refined. Give me a second. Yeah, your discipline and your skills are being refined. Now that you have made the sorry, brain just went blank. Now that you're putting in the effort for yourself and not for others, and that you're also no longer focusing on the past, but you are now focusing on the future to come. You're not allowing the past to hold you back, knowing that what you deserve is in the future. And you're working towards it. Last, with relaxation, I have Judgment. Oh, sorry if that looks blurry. Along with the King of Cups. For a lot of you, you're just letting things be. You know you cannot control everything or anyone or anything, and you are at peace with it. And I see kind of like with this King of Cups and Judgment, whatever energies that you decide to, whatever energies that you decide to resolve in the past, you don't care if people like you or don't like you. You at least have made peace with the past. And now with this Judgment card here, the universe can come and kind of scoop you out of this old energy and put you into a new path, or like I said, into a new season for you. You have resolved whatever issues or dilemmas that has been going on. And, at least you know that you have done your part and you can move on. And probably that's why a lot of you are like maybe dealing with this like 5 and 7 of Wands. Because again, with the Mercury retrograde, the past likes to come around and, be poking at us and bothering us. But the reason why the past comes around is that it's a reminder, like, have we really resolved past issues? Have I really let go of past energies? Am I really ready to move on? And this month, Spirit is saying, yes, you are ready to move on. But before you move on, you are also ready to bring peace and resolution to whatever energies that have been causing chaos in your mind and within your heart. And especially with the King of Cups, like, you're not going to allow other energies or the past to bother you. The King of Cups is above, like, the rough waters. You're not sinking or drowning in the rough waters. You are balanced and at peace and overcoming the rough waters. And just allowing whatever the tides are doing to just, move and continue to move forward. Excuse me. Now, the fact that we have both the Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, a lot of the energies that are going to be balanced within the month. Especially like with the fiery energy. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you have these energies in your chart, or you might know someone, a lot of this spiritual energy is definitely going to be resolving and growing for you within the next month, and possibly going into September. But yeah, I do see you're going to be confident and very self-assured that whatever needed to be let go is let go, and now you can focus on your future. Now, let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Crow. Let's see what the Crow has to say about this. But yeah, this is really, really good energy. Like, I feel like the past couple of months, I've been doing a lot of heavy readings for the collective. And this month for August looks really good. Okay, let's see what we got here. I have the loop and I have the shot. So the way I'm looking at these two cards together is that this month you are going to be taking the chance to break out of this loop, out of this cycle that, again, that has been feeling very conflicting, that does not want to be resolved, that just wants to keep agitating and keeping you up at night. And a lot of you are like, I'm not going to allow myself for the rest of the year to be tormented by my own mind. You know, I'm going to take action against this. You know, I'm going to calm the tides within my mind. I'm going to calm the storm within my mind. You know, I'm not going to allow myself to feel misery and anxiety and overthinking for the rest of the year. I'm claiming back my mental, I'm claiming back my emotional, I'm claiming back my spiritual energy. And for also some of you, your physical energy. Because again, you're going to be claiming back whatever time that you are deserving to have. I feel like with this loop and this shot card here, it's going to be a little bit more stronger after the retrograde ends, which is like around the 11th. For a lot of you, now I'm looking at these two cards, during the 8-8 portal, you definitely want to release any type of old energy so that you can manifest a better path and a better direction for you. And Spirit is saying this is now the time to do so. So that way you are not busy like in a self-pity or wallowing mode for the rest of the year. For the rest of the year, you can now focus on yourself and what you want to do and what you want to achieve without past energies harassing and hindering you. So please, this month, take the shot and claiming back your mind, claiming back your energy, claiming back your power from overthinking, and put yourself at ease. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights and messages. I hope you appreciate it, and I'll be most grateful and thankful if you give it a like, or you share or subscribe. Thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope that my readings are giving you the insight and energies that you need. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective this August looks very promising and at ease and very powerful for you. You know, take the time to work on yourself, put your mind at ease, and enjoy the rest of the summer. So that way, for the rest of the year, you can be assured and grounded in your mind on everything that you do and everything that you wish to achieve. You know, whatever energies that you feel like have not been resolved or are keeping you up at night, find a way to resolve it. Ask your guides, ask your divine team to lead you to the direction on how to resolve these energies, so that way you can be put on a new path. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.